Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. For those of you who don't know, I started Grumpy Old Fart to express my political and social opinions and to say things that I felt needed to be said. Unfortunately, YouTube started giving me strikes. As a hedge against this happening, I've created backup YouTube channels, Grumpy Old Gamer and Grumpy Old Ufologist. I also created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can find all of my stuff there, including my political opinion and current events. The link to my Rumble channel, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I've been running Dungeons & Dragons for a long time, over 40 years. And there are many monsters in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons that I enjoy running against players. And there are some that I rarely employ because of the insidious nature and abilities of the beast. Beholders are one of those critters. The information for this creature is on page 10 of the Monster Manual. This exceptionally intelligent critter is the definition of hateful, aggressive, and avaricious. They're greedy, they're just mean and vicious, and they like hurting people. On top of that, this thing sees in every direction with its eye stalks. It's got 10 eye stalks, and it's got one big eye in the front of its face, but it's got 10 eye stalks which literally see in every direction. Each of these eye stalks and the main eye all have different abilities. These include, you're going to love this, Charm Person, Charm Monster, Sleep, Telekinesis, Flesh to Stone, essentially petrify, Disintegrate, Fear, Slow, Cause Serious Wounds, and a Death Ray. These are the 10 eye stalks. The central main eye fires an anti-magic ray. Any which of these can ruin your day. That's all I'm saying. Now, according to the book, this thing only gets one attack per round. This is how I run them, and I randomly determine which eye will attack each enemy whenever possible. There's sometimes if a beholder is in the middle of the group and they're attacking from different directions, I'll mark out which eye is facing which direction so that, we can go that way. But otherwise, I randomly determine it. That way it's fair for the players. I have played in other Dungeon Masters games where the Dungeon Master allows beholders to attack with each eye once per round. That is, in my opinion, insane, but it's their game. They run it how they want. It certainly makes the critter much more deadly, and it doesn't need to be more deadly. It's got all this other shit. Do yourself a favor. Read up on the beholder before you run it. Be very thorough in your research. Make sure you know what the thing can and cannot do. To give you an idea, I got a quick little story here. Years ago, I was running a group of 5th level players in a game where they were trying to find a secret entryway. They were trying to find their way through catacombs to sneak into a fortified town. The idea, they had been paid to capture the lord of the town who had been doing some bad stuff. They were trying to find a sneaky way in. They had discovered these catacombs and they figured maybe there's a way to get inside. So, the lord of the town had set a beholder in a specific place to guard against that very thing. He couldn't spare troops, so he stuck a beholder down there. And there are many bad guys who can employ monsters like this, so just it depends on your game. It depends on the dungeon master. At any rate, the 5 characters entered an area where there was a great chasm in the floor. Across the chasm was a great iron door, which was the entry into the town's sewer system, which means they could get in that way. What they didn't know is that hiding in the chasm down in the darkness was a beholder. The beholder that the guy had set down in there. Now, the group was trying to figure a way across. One guy had a grappling hook. And he said, great, we'll put a rope together and we'll do this. They threw the grappling hook across 3 or 4 tries, and they got it to hook. So they tied it off, and they found out it was pretty secure. So they start one at a time. They're starting to go across, and the first guy got out there, and he goes, yeah, it's holding pretty good. So the second guy got on there, and then the third guy, and then the fourth guy, and it was holding. So the fifth guy got out there, and it was barely holding, but they start going across. They're all 5 of them are in a line going across this rope. The beholder waited until they were all on the rope about midway across the expanse, because the beholder's really, really smart. He's pretty damn smart. So anyway, the middle character was a cleric, and he was wearing plate mail, and like I said, the rope was barely holding them as it is. So the beholder hit him with the flesh to stone ray, and he failed to save. He turned to stone. The added weight, of course, broke the rope. The entire group plummeted to their doom. The beholder then headed down to loot their dead bodies. Play beholders with this level of insidious Machiavellian sadism. They are just nasty. In any way, shape, form, or fashion, they are just nasty. People fear beholders for a reason. They are a fearful creature to behold. Facing them in battle is atrocious. Play them as such. Okay? If you can think of a plan that would screw over the player characters, a beholder can think of that plan as well. I'm just saying. Hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all.